Okay, welcome everyone. So this is a really fun networking event. So how it came about was I met Terry on a really early morning, 7 o'clock my time, speaker networking event, and somehow we just clicked right away, and we decided to host an event. And so this is happened on Thursday once a month, and we talk about fashion, we talk about skincare, we talk about tech, anything that is in the creative field. So so we always like to start with icebreaker. Okay, but first of all, I'd like to introduce my co-host Terry.
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name's Terry Riley. I am in Waldorf, Maryland, and I'm known as the Confidence Fashionista.
And of course, our special guest, Lion.
Hello. In case you haven't noticed yet, I am the most interesting person in this room, Lion Flood.
Okay. So we will introduce ourselves, and you could use any language except English to introduce yourself. And if you don't know a foreign language, you could make it up. Okay. So I will start with Lion.
Um. Ooh.
Okay. So the second person will be me. Okay, so I guess I could try to speak different languages. Konnichiwa, ni hao ma, and comment allez-vous? Okay, okay. Next, Terry.
Hola, mi nombre es Tere.
Muy bien. Okay, Kihao.
Aloha. Kori no e ke hao.
Ah, ah. Jose. Oh, you have to unmute yourself.
Bonsoir tout le monde.
Oh, très bien. Okay, Laurie.
Hola, me llamo Laurie. Mucho gusto.
Nice. Okay, so the next quick icebreaker question is share with us the best place you have ever visited and the worst place you have ever visited. Okay, so starting with Lion, you could use English. Unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself. Yeah.
So the best place I've ever visited, I would have to say Amsterdam. My wife and I visited there, loved it, and
Mm.
probably the worst place I've ever visited would be Tanzania.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Okay, so for myself, I always love New Zealand. I lived there for 6 years, loved it. It's always the first in the on the list. And then the worst place is Moscow, Russia. Okay, Terry.
Oh wow, I have not really been out of the United States, so except for Jamaica, but that wasn't the best place. I would say the best place actually was in California. I went to a resort called Terranea. It's right on the coast, right on the water. Absolutely breathtaking, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
South
The
South 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 LA, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been there.
right on the water.
Hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, the worst place, huh? I don't even want to say this. It's so close to home, but um, parts of Baltimore was not
Okay.
nice. Yeah. So
Okay. Thank you. Kiha?
Um, Best place. This might sound kind of weird, but I really enjoyed Prague.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
so interesting, beautiful. Food was great. So this is a little story about Prague that I think was kind of interesting because I work for the Seattle Housing Authority and we'd always have issues with our doggone elevators. Oh my gosh, just horrible. But there in Prague, you have these buildings that are older. And yet they have these elevators where somebody has to be in it to operate it, right? They never went down. I don't think those things ever break down. I thought, could we have these back in our buildings because they don't break down? Oh my gosh, that was the craziest thing I thought. But beautiful architecture. People were so super nice. It was, I really liked it. So the worst, oh geez, when I visited, going through Philly, around some of the places over there. It was with took some girls over there to ice skate. So we're going through a couple of neighborhoods. I said, okay, just look, don't be all crazy looking out the window. Just look straight. Just look straight. And so I was like, whoa, I just didn't really expect that at all. It was kind of crazy. But yeah.
Thank you. And Jose?
The best place I visited was Japan, and the worst was Haiti.
Okay. And Laurie? Unmute, please.
You muted?
My favorite place is Italy. And the last time I was there, two of my favorites. So Cinque Terre, Monte Rosso, a little town in Cinque Terre, and then also Lucca, which I love in Tuscany. And then my least favorite, I guess, place to be, I did a mission trip down to Tijuana, Mexico. And I had an amazing time, like the mission trip, but yeah, to like actually vacation in Tijuana, I probably would not do that. So, yep.
All right, thank you. And Terry, do you have a question for us?
I do have a question for you all.
Yeah.
We are in a brand new spanking new year, right? 2026. And I want you to think back to 2025 and tell us, what are you most proud of that you accomplished, or what happened in 2025? What are you most proud of for yourself for 2025? And I will start with you, Chu.
Oh, me?
You're first on my screen.
Okay, so I'm most proud of is I ranked team leader at Remon. It was not easy. It took 5 months to get to 50,000 points, and with 3 senior managers. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but it was a pretty big milestone. And then I completed my first segment for my grand 60th birthday celebration. So it started last December. So December also counts. So I did the Panama Canal cruise. So then for the rest of the year, I'm going to do my other segments. So yeah, thank you.
All right. And Lion? What are you most proud of?
I am most proud of in 2025 is my son became the champion for our state in bowling. So that's probably my biggest thing that I'm proud of.
Wow. For the state?
Yeah. And he just made the USA national bowling team. He's 11.
What?
He's 11?
He's 11.
Wow.
Oh, there's great things ahead for him.
He's only been bowling for about a year. Wow. He picked it up very quickly. We never knew. So
does he spin?
Yeah, he does the hook and all of that stuff.
What? Oh my gosh. Yeah. We're going to hear his name like all over the place. I'm like, I know his father.
Exactly.
Thank you for that. Is it Kahu?
Kiha.
Kiha.
Yeah.
Kiha. Okay.
I think proudest thing I think is joining Remon. The reason why is because I've done other direct sales, MLM, things like that before, and thought I'll never do it again. Never, never, never. But what I found was a great people, great products, and being that I had just retired in July, it also gave me something else to do. So I think that the timing was great. And so that's what I think is kind of stepping out there again, and not having that fear factor, I guess you might say, after retiring. So, but I love retirement. I must say that. I love it. I'm not going to work at 5 o'clock in the morning and coming home at 6. So that's a great thing.
Thank you.
I think I was frozen. My internet is unstable. Jose, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, my internet's unstable. Let's see. Go ahead.
Okay. What I'm most proud of is my new condo where I live. It's a great place. I'm very proud of that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Lori.
I think what I'm most proud of is my little granddaughter's 14 months now, and I have a new grandson, and he's 6 months old. So being a Gigi to those two were just amazing.
Yeah. Oh, great, great. Can you? I'm frozen again.
Oh, you're frozen again?
We can hear you though, Terry.
Yeah. So, Lion, are you ready for your presentation?
I am.
Okay. Okay. So we.
I think I'm frozen.
Okay, but we could hear you.
You can hear me? Okay.
Yeah,
You just
can you hear
can't
us?
see me?
I can see you too.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, everything looks fine. So we're gonna have Lion do his presentation. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So, as I begin, I want you to take just one moment and think to yourself what you are about to see and what you are about to hear applies to you as well. I did what I'm about to show you specifically for this meeting, but I also want you to think in the back of your mind, oh, that's really interesting. How can it work for me? So when I had the opportunity to come and be a part of Shine and Style and be a special guest, it was my absolute honor. It was like one of those moments where you're like trying to find Nemo and someone just approaches you and say, hey, it might be a little tough, but I want you to keep on swimming, keep on swimming. And what's interesting about that, and Chu can attest to this, is as soon as I came on to the meeting early to talk to her and make sure my sound and everything was good, I saw the picture behind her. And then I made that, what you just saw, literally probably in under a minute in which she and I were talking. Now, you say to yourself, well, what does that do? It did what you all just did. It made you smile. It made you think of a moment in a virtual space because we have a connection problem when we have this screen. We're not in person. We don't get to feel that energy often, right? So if you can make someone you're talking to one-on-one, a client, or bring something into their space that relates to them, you just took one step further into closing a deal, into making more of a connection because you connected with them more directly. So my name is Lion Flood. I teach people how to stream and how to do things virtually so that they can sound, look, and perform more professionally in this virtual space. How does that matter? Why does it matter? It makes an extra zero. That zero could relate to money, or it could relate to relaxation. It could relate to time. Because I'm not as stressed if I got to do a presentation because I know I can knock it out of the box. Let me show you an example really quick within these last couple of minutes here. Imagine if we are talking fashion, in which I'm going to show you something here. Imagine being able to bring up something that you created in a space that looks like this, instead of just sharing the screen. I get to still be prominent as I speak about the item that I'm talking about. you get to still see me and see the item as I'm talking about it. Yes, it makes a big, big difference. Also, imagine if you want to show more than just one item and you're able to say, this is a dress or this is something I just created on this new fashion summer line. This is what it looks like full body. This is the back of it, right? This sounds and looks more professional as I am pitching maybe to a company that's looking for something like that. Maybe we want to talk a little bit more about nightwear, fashion, gown wear, right? I'm able to show this in a more unique way. And it's all done very easy and without any stress. We're adding that zero back to it. The last thing I'm going to show you is what if, for an example, I wanted to get something specific and I'm pitching to a company and they ask me about the pleat. Don't ask me how I know that word. I actually asked ChatGPT to help me with it. Okay. But they asked me about just, let's just say something on the dress. So I'm able to identify it by circling it. Right now, I'm able to maybe specifically say this is an item that you can adjust or something like that. Or what if I wanted to get just a little bit more fancy and I wanted to highlight it at the same time I darken myself so that all the attention goes to one specific item. These are things that I teach and I show people how to be able to do. In case you all were wondering, this is done very simply. It may look a little bit complicated, but I show people how to look, sound, and perform professionally when they're giving presentations and they're doing their streams. In closing, these last few seconds, I just want to say it's a pleasure and it's an honor for me to be a part of this. Myself, and I call him Hustle Boss. He's one of my little, there he goes. Yeah. Did you hear him? You can do it. You can do this as well. And everything that we do from our heart and our company here. I want to thank you all for allowing me just a small opportunity to come and be a part of your event today. My name is Lion Flood. I appreciate it. And that's how you do it. Time to make money, right? Here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm done.
Would you share your contact in the chat for us?
Yes, I'll share my contact. And if anyone's ever interested, you can reach me at lion@vibinar.com. Vibinar.com is our website. It's like a webinar, except we add a little bit more vibe to it. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, my information will be in the chat as well. Thank you, guys.
That was great.
Ooh.
Look at that. That's very good.
Okay, so Terry, 80-20. You're next.
I'm next. Hopefully my internet holds up.
Okay.
Lion, I'm not where you are, so I'm going to have to share my screen.
Okay, I'm going to make you co-host. Allow?
Yeah.
Oh, try again, please.
Okay, let's see. Can you see my screen?
It's coming. Okay, yes.
You can see it?
Yes.
All right. There we go. All right. We're going to talk about, let me get my notes here. So how many of you have heard that most of us, mostly ladies, but probably guys too, only wear 20% of our closet 80% of the time? How many of you have heard that? You have? I see you, Lori. I can't get to the chat. It's true. We wear 20% of our clothes 80% of the time because, what do you think? I have a couple of reasons here, but what do you think? Put it in the chat.
It's what we're used to.
Yeah.
It's what we're used to. Because it's not about having enough clothes. Because most of us have a closet full of clothes that we don't wear. It's about clarity and confidence. Confident in the pieces that you know look good on you, that you've worn them. They're comfortable. You love the fit. You get compliments when you wear them. Oops. but that's the reality. You only wear what you trust. You trust clothes that fit and feel good, right? Questioning an outfit lowers confidence. How many of you have gotten dressed in the morning, put something on, and just didn't feel quite right? It was something just about it didn't feel right. You looked in the mirror, it didn't look right. You're looking at the clock, oh my gosh, do I have time to change? If you have time to change, you're just throwing the clothes on the floor, on the bed, and putting something else on. And that doesn't feel quite right. Do you know when you walk out the house, you've already set the tone of your day with that experience? Because how we feel when we get dressed is going to set the tone of our day. And you have to trust what you wear. So another reason why women only wear 20% of their clothes, because the clothes that they have or hanging in their closet are from a previous season of their life, a time in their life, or the future. So they have clothes either for the future or for the past, but they don't have clothes for the present, for the person that they are right now. So think about when you put those clothes on that don't fit quite right. Why do you still have them in your closet? That's one question you want to have. Because when you put them on and they don't make you feel how you want to feel, why do you still have them?
Can I answer one of them?
Yeah, you can put it in the chat. I can't see the chat, so yeah, this is interactive.
Okay. So, because I don't want to waste money, because I always spend money on them.
Yes, that's a good question. I mean, that's a good answer. But I would challenge you that you still have clothes in your closet probably that you haven't worn. Just a guess, because most women do, and men too. Lion, you can surely jump in there, and that brings me to clothes with tags mean waiting. Waiting to lose weight, waiting for that special occasion. But remember, confidence grows when you wear the clothes, right? So how many of you, and just be honest, have clothes in your closet right now with tags on them that you haven't worn? I can't see. Lori?
Yeah, it's so funny because it's called a man magnet makeover. So it was we went to Connecticut and she took us all out shopping, and it was really to elevate your wardrobe and then have all these fancy pictures taken at this beautiful hotel to then put on your dating profile to attract more of a high end. And the clothes were beautiful and they're not me. And so the 2017, yeah, those clothes are still sitting there. And I call them, okay, when I meet that certain guy or I go to that certain place, and I'm like, so I do have dating clothes. I'll buy a wardrobe and then I have it because I haven't been dating. So I have those like sitting there going,
Yep.
Those are my dating clothes.
Yep. That's your waiting clothes. I challenge you to put them on for some reason. You can make up your reason. It's Wednesday. It's Tuesday.
I have started doing that. Like when I just go out with my girlfriends, then I'll go ahead and anytime I have a get together now, I'll put my dating clothes on. So yeah.
And as we were talking before about the waiting game, being a stylist and an image consultant, I meet so many women who have clothes from a previous season that they're waiting to lose the weight. But sometimes when they really, 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 did I say really, like a outfit, they're going to wear it, even if it doesn't fit quite right. And I strongly, for number 4, is ill-fitting clothes are a distraction. If you're pulling, tugging, adjusting, imagine being in front of a client or on stage. You're doing it unconsciously. You're tugging because you're not comfortable in what you're wearing. So wearing clothes that don't quite fit um, is not going to help you be more confident. It's actually going to lower your confidence, and your energy is going to shift from purpose to appearance. So when you meet someone and they're tugging or they're shifting, you're going to notice that. You're going to notice that they're just not comfortable. And comfort allows your confidence to rise. So we were just talking about this, Lori. Saving your best for someday. Someday thinking delays your confidence. And today is a special occasion. Every morning that we wake up with breath in our bodies is a special occasion. And so what I would challenge you to do, I know Lori was very vulnerable in sharing, but I challenge you, if there's something in your closet that you have not worn, ask yourself, number one, why you haven't worn it. And if you don't have an answer to that, because sometimes we don't, which is like, I don't know, I just like it. But ask yourself, how does it make you feel when you look at it? Because that's going to translate to how you exude that energy, because everything's energy, right? And so if you have a piece that you have in your closet that I have some clients are saving, don't want to get rid of it because of an ex-boyfriend may have given it to them, or they were on a special date with that ex-boyfriend that they're not with anymore. But then when they look at the dress or the clothing, it gives them like bad feelings. They're just so agitated. I'm like, why are you keeping these clothes? If it doesn't bring you joy, let it go. Everything in your closet should feel good. So when you get dressed in the morning, you should feel good walking out the door. And it doesn't matter what the size is, because guess what? You're the only one that knows the size, what you're wearing, and the tag. So don't worry about what size it is. Just put it on. If you look good, you feel good. And I want you to feel good now. So wear what makes you feel good now. And we're going to go from 20% to 80%, because your wardrobe should support your life, stylist, strategy, not excess. So it doesn't matter how much you have. Just matters what you have that you love, because confidence begins with clarity. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Do you guys have any questions for Terry?
Any questions, comments?
Yeah, I do. I have been thinking about this because I'd love to go through my closet and get things cleaned out. But if I'm going to donate things, should I just wait for kind of closer to that upcoming season?
Oh, no. I would suggest, and this is the beginning of the year, all of you could do this. Whatever clothes you have in your closet, once you start wearing them, turn the hanger the opposite direction. And so by the end of the year, you've seen what you've worn. And then you can start weeding out those pieces. Or if you can just go in your closet now, like when I do closet audits, we take piece by piece. We hold it up. And if you love a piece, you're like, no, I love it. I mean, they're like, no, I love it. But you're like, go by how you feel and let it go. Because once you let it go and get it out of your house, most of the time you don't even remember that it's gone. It just reminds you when you go into your closet and you see it. And you're waiting, I need to get to the gym because I got to get into that dress, or I got to do this. But just let it go.
Yeah, so one time I did a Marie Kondo. I don't know what you guys heard of her. Yeah, she's a Japanese, very famous Japanese tidy specialist, something like that. Yeah, and the easiest exercise is to go to each room in your house and get your clothes and from each room, any clothes, and put it in one location. So I did that. I piled onto my bed, and I was shocked. It was like a mountain high. I thought I'm a minimalist, but no. And then I also shocked my husband too, because he has more clothes than me. But anyway, you can only do it yourself first. And you cannot tell people what to do. And I did that, and then I take each piece, I will hold it, and I ask myself, Does it spark joy in my heart? And if it doesn't, donate. And I end up having a big bag of like trash bag, donate to Goodwill. I never miss them. I need to do it again
That's
this year.
And one thing I want to add to that too, a lot of women that I work with, because they may have paid, high dollar for it, 200, 300, whatever they paid for it, and they've never worn it. They don't want to get rid of it because the amount of money that they paid for it. Let it go. Give it to someone else. It'll be someone else's treasure.
Yeah, that's true.
Because people hold on to things just because of the price point that they paid for it. Me included. It's hard to let go, but when you look at it, it reminds you of that $200 that you paid that's sitting in your closet. You don't want that reminder.
You know what I started doing is I had like an old fire, or I had an old fire pit that I didn't even use, it didn't even light, and I started to get rid of that like on Facebook Marketplace, and then I would just go into each room and go, oh, is there anything? And within probably a couple months, I made over $1,000.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and so like some of those clothes too, they're really nice high-end stuff. So I think I would like to at least like those with the tags and stuff, take photos and put them on
Poshmark.
Poshmark.
Poshmark's a
Yeah,
great place for that, especially
yeah.
if they're designer.
hmm So I'll go ahead and do that. But yeah,
Then you get some cash for it too.
hmm yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then go give yourself vacation.
Go to so when I go to
Go to
Italy, that's where
Santerre.
I
Santerre.
buy my stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. All
All
right.
right.
Thank you so much. So the next one is on a short presentation on K Beauty 101. So okay, let me share my screen.
All right.
Okay, could you guys see?
Yep.
Okay, so K Beauty 101. A little bit about my background. I made a big transition from graphics engineering to K Beauty. And I'm a big, 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 huge advocate for a positive mindset. So last year I wrote 2 books, mainly to boost my readers' mindset. And then I came from film, so I was working in visual effects. And you could see that back then my skin was not doing too well, either too dry or too oily due to stress from work. And then I would say 4 years ago now, I got laid off and then I couldn't sleep. So like my older brother told me to go watch some Korean drama. So I got into Korean drama. I'm Chinese, I'm not Korean. So that's kind of like how that led me to my K beauty. Yeah. So then I daydream about meeting one of the actors one day, and I actually did. I went to South Korea. Just the timing was perfect. I get to go to see their concert, and three of them show up. So I actually get to meet all three of them. And then I visit this beautiful island in Hawaii, not Hawaii, it's Hawaii of South Korea, Jeju Island. And yeah, you can see that I was losing hair, so we are getting thinner hair and all that. And fast forward, I joined the company Remon, and I discovered K Beauty. So this is how I look, and I'm pretty proud of this picture. I took that in October last year. No Photoshop, and everything I put on my face is all the product I'm using, and also my hair. So I didn't have to hire any professional hairstylist. So what is K Beauty Magic? What is it, right? And we know that now is when you mention about K Beauty, K stand for Korean. People are like, wow, it's very, very popular right now. So it's everywhere. Even at Costco, you could see they selling Korean product. So it's really, and then you see different packaging, different formula, and there's like thousands and thousands of different brands. So what I learned about K Beauty, it is all about you. It's individual. It's not like you go buy a moisturizer and then it works for generically for everyone. So it's all about you. And the Korean, they start with self care. Yeah, the self care. Yeah, because I never thought of skincare as self care. So it's important to build a routine, because if we don't do the routine, just like going to the gym, if we stop doing, we will not reach, our goal. So it depends on some people, they might not care about how they look, so they don't have a goal, which is fine, right? And then some people, want to look really like that glassy, like glassy skin. So it depends on your goal. And I think it's important to know what is your goal, right? For me, my goal was I used to have a lot of blackheads on my nose, and so I know I never clean properly. So my goal was to have a clean skin that looks fresh and doesn't look old. Okay. So Korea is obviously leading the skincare, industry, right? And even the European brands, they are really catching up. And plus they make it really affordable. So they don't focus on quick fixes. So when you have pimple, it's not like, oh, you get a cream, put it on, and hopefully your pimple will shrink. No, you have to go through the 3 key steps. You have to cleanse, hydrate, and protect. And they use really, really gentle ingredient, right? So nowadays I do double cleansing. Even I don't wear makeup, but the double cleansing get rid of all my blackheads in my skin, on my skin. And I also learned that cleansing is the most important step in the whole skincare, because if we don't get rid of the dirt, the dead skin cell, doesn't matter what we put on our skin, it doesn't get absorbed in. Right? So most people neglect the cleansing part. They would go buy $200 or $300 worth of cream and thinking their skin would look good if they put it on. It's not true. So the prepping is very important. So we do double cleansing and then hydration. If your skin is not hydrated, then it becomes dull, and then lines start showing up, wrinkles start showing up. So that's the cause, right? And then protection, we go out to the sun, even though we're in the car, there might not be sunlight, but there's UV light everywhere, right? And then also there's pollution and all that. So protection, yeah. But then you say, okay, which brand to choose without breaking my bank, right? There's so many of them. So for myself, I'm so grateful I met my sister's friend, Dora, and she introduced me to the whole K-beauty ritual. So this is my before and after picture. The one on the left, you could see my skin was very dry and my face was kind of like saggy, right? And then 5 months later, I used the proper skincare and my face looking much better, I think. And I compare myself to now it's 16 years ago. I'm getting closer to how I used to look. Okay, and then depends on your goal. Some people, they want to get rid of their rosacea. Some want to get rid of their wrinkle, right? So this is all possible. All these people are just using the product. They don't have any other procedure done. Okay, so then I ask people what they need help, and the most important thing for me is knowing where the ingredient come from. And the brand I use, Remon, the company actually planted the plants and also extracted and take it all the way to creating the serum and the cream. Yeah, so and avoid over 3,000 ingredients that are harmful. And so this is what I use. I use the cleansing oil, the snow enzyme cleanser, and then this is the hydration. This is the vitamin C mist that I use to hydrate my face, and then the calming gel. And then this is the protection part. So sometimes when we take medication, and as for people who have a skin cancer, it could also cause all those dark spots, right? So this is due to like chemotherapy and all that. So there's a particular ingredient called niacinamide, which is very good, and also it needs the 3 key step cleansing. Yeah. So, and then also this is a special formula that actually go deep into the skin and help with the dark spot. So, next Thursday, next month Thursday, I'm gonna talk about what caused dark circle around the eyes. Okay. And then in March, I'm going to talk about pimple, what caused pimple and how we could help with pimple. And then in April, we don't meet in April, so we meet virtually again next month in March and April Terry and I were going to Barcelona. So we're going to do a retreat in Barcelona. So we take Shine in Style Thursday to Barcelona. We will have a flyer out soon. We just talked about it yesterday, right? And you could,
Yes.
yeah. So if you want a free skin assessment, you could scan this QR code and then you can enter to win a gift. So I'll pause if in case someone want to take want to scan this QR code. Or you can do a screen capture. Okay, good. And if you're local to Richmond, I have a skincare and makeup class on January 18 that everyone is welcome to join, but it's not available virtually. And this is a QR code. And yeah, so that's all I have. Thank you so much. Any question?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Terry.
No, I was going to say that was great, Chu. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I didn't have a direct question, Chu. I was just going to show you something and then ask you in reference to that. So tell me,
Okay,
what
go
is
ahead.
this? Tell me, what does this mean?
Oh, the in Chinese,
Yeah.
NBA,
Yeah.
most love, something
Yeah. No,
magic.
I was just joking. I know what it means. I just want you to see. You know, I'm pretty well known in China as well. Just in, I just want
Oh,
to. Oh, look who that is in Chinese as well. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, is there more? Look at this guy in China. Oh
oh
goodness.
wow.
So
You went
you
to
can say that you know another celebrity in China as well. You know, you know.
You're a man of many talents.
yeah. Anyone has any question?
I have a question. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Lion, how did you start that? Start where you are. I know it's
Huh? Who?
Lion.
Oh, Lion.
How did I start where?
Doing what you're doing.
Oh, so I went to school for it, went to college for it. I have always loved animation. And so, when she was talking about hers as well, that kind of sparked me. So I went to college for it and then I went out to Hollywood. And I have been a part of a team creating several animations for movies that you've probably seen, those kind of guys like that there. But that's how I got started. I initially started in college and then I went out to Hollywood and started creating.
Very cool. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You're welcome.
And Laurie, you have a question?
Yeah, I just actually just about my skincare. I am almost done with that ICD dermatology cream.
Uh-huh.
Should I switch over and try the Radiant Zone 100?
Yeah. If you like, yeah, yes,
Okay,
yes,
cool.
yes, yeah,
I'll get that ordered then.
yeah. I think you're ready. Yeah, you're ready because it's been using it for several months now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, cool. All right. So I guess we could if there's no question that we could end early or you could do another AI question.
Glasses.
Oh,
Do you have another one or no?
I do. I do have another question.
A fun one.
And it's for this year, 2026. We talked about 2025. So for 2026, what are you most looking forward to? What is like that big goal? Not a New Year's resolution, but what's that one thing that you're looking forward to by the end of 2026 that you would have accomplished? And I'll start with Lori.
I want to start launching my master classes. So I help women who have left toxic relationships. And I'm building a community, not only of those women, but also all the different practitioners that work with women in whatever capacity. And so that's what I'm building up so that I could, really be able to scale that instead of doing all of the one-on-one coaching that I was doing before. So really by the end of the year, I'd love to be consistent with my master classes, bring in more affiliates to help, if I can help their clients, and start to really build up my community of women. So
Thank you. I'm gonna have to connect with you because,
okay.
yeah, I think we could do some things together because I work with women too, um, that they share just like a hairdresser, when you're styling them, they share things that are going on with their relationship. But it does help using fashion as a tool because it really does help them feel good about themselves. A lot of
Confidence.
times, what's that?
Confidence, yeah.
Confidence.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Especially when they've been in relationships where they've haven't felt good enough or felt less than.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
thank you.
Yeah. Are you on LinkedIn or how's best to connect with you?
I'll put my information in the chat.
Yeah,
Okay.
if
And
everyone put the information on the chat, that would be great.
Yeah, we all can
Lion,
share.
And
yeah,
then
and
we
Lion,
can
I
help
sent,
each other.
yeah, Facebook or LinkedIn request too. So okay. Yeah.
Jose,
What's that?
Uh, get in
Joe.
better shape in
Oh,
26. Get better energy. Yeah,
better
I would
shape.
make, yeah, I would, just to feel good in my body, energy wise. Yeah.
All right. Kiha.
One, I'll go on the same note as Jose is trying to get fit. And so my husband and I are doing this little workout in the morning together. So
Oh,
that I know. So that's one thing. But the other part is hopefully not hopefully, my goal is to um, build enough income because I have my two grand babies, my grandson and granddaughter. Both of them are on the autism spectrum. And so I just want to make sure that I can provide a financial stability for them.
Yeah.
And yeah, so my oldest one, he's 10 and he's nonverbal still, but my granddaughter, she's like a year and a half younger. She can still, she can starting to speak, be verbal, but I know it's going to be a hard time later. So I just want to, this is one of my goals for with Rima. Yeah.
Thank you. That's beautiful. Lion.
Yes. So for me, something in 26 I am doing is I am just directly working to build my school community. And that is primarily just to show people how to look better virtually because they don't correlate that this is their business and people window shop. And if your company doesn't look fit, they're not going to purchase or buy. So they wonder why they're not losing. So that's my number one thing is just to work to build my community. And I just had a quick question for Chu, since I know you're in the Bay Area. Why
yes.
don't seagulls fly over the bay? Because then they will be bagels.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's a good one.
That was good.
Mhm.
Chu. How about you?
For me, my 2026, I'm going to expand my business globally. And since I'm traveling anyway, so I might as well, introduce this Korean skincare to outside of US. So yeah, so I'm going to go to Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, and then Barcelona, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Kind of
wow.
combine my travel passion with my work.
That's how you do it. Exactly. And I realized I didn't share my win from 2025, did I? I think I asked you all, but I didn't share my win.
Mm.
But I'm going to incorporate it with my 2026. In
Mhm.
2025, my biggest win was I left my corporate job of 22 years, following my
Oh,
heart and my passion to empower women through style. I've always loved fashion. Growing up, I was bullied and teased because of my dark complexion, told I was ugly, but I used fashion as an outlet. And so when I got dressed, it gave me confidence. And now my calling is to empower other women. And so for 2026, I'm going to create a community of women. I was thinking about using school. And also, Lori, I resonated with you because I'm creating a program called Flourish, Amplify Your Faith, Fashion, and Freedom for women. And want to kick that off for February because that's the month of love, Valentine's Day. So self-love, that's what I'm going to do. So thank you.
Well, let's definitely connect. Can you put your info in the chat?
I will do that. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, Chu, do you have any closing remarks or?
Yes, I'd like to take a picture of everyone. If everyone give me a nice smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And closing remark. Thank you so much for supporting us. This means a lot to us. And we'll be back next month on the first Thursday of February. And then share with everyone. Yeah. Yeah. And oh, one more thing, last but not least. Anyone want to speak in the next one? You want to could be a couple minutes, could be 5 minutes. Anyone would like to be our guest speaker for next one?
Come on, y'all. Not everybody at once. I'm trying to get my information.
Yeah, it will be a great way to share your service or anything that you want to talk about.
I'll think about it.
Okay, key volunteer. Okay. Okay.
Let me
All
save
right.
this chat.
Yeah. So
Look at that.
that's is it Ratatouille? Yeah, I love Ratatouille, the Pixar movie. Thank you so much for staying with us. And yeah, so I'll send the recording. Yeah, once it's done.